YouTube is quietly pushing a psychology niche that almost no one is talking about, and new channels are blowing up fast. Look at this. This psychology channel is only 3 months old. Less than 45 videos uploaded, and already hundreds of thousands of subscribers. Some of its videos are pulling in millions of views every single week. No face, no fancy editing, no expensive tools. So what's going on? It's not luck, and it's not because psychology is new. This content has been around for years. The difference is the structure. These channels follow a simple pattern. They talk about behaviors people secretly recognize in themselves, then explain the psychology behind it in a way that makes viewers feel understood. That's why people watch till the end. That's why they share it, and that's why YouTube keeps pushing it. In this video, I'm going to break down the exact system they use, from niche setup to video structure, and show you how you can start your own psychology channel using free tools. And I'm not just going to explain it. I'm going to create a brand new channel in this niche and upload the first video together with you, step by step. So lock in. You're about to learn a lot of valuable information for free. If you've tried before and your videos didn't grow, you're probably missing this pattern. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to enter this niche and build something that actually works. Let's break it down. Let's start with step 1. Building a strong, unforgettable YouTube channel. This is where most people fail before they even upload. They spend days on branding, logos, color schemes, trying to look professional. None of that matters here. What matters is eliminating decisions, so every upload costs less effort than the last one. Let's start with the channel name. And to make this as easy as possible, we're going to use ChatGPT. I've simplified this entire process so you don't have to overthink anything. It's basically plug and play. I've already tested and prepared the most effective prompts, so you don't need to start from zero or guess what to write. You can find the full prompt document linked in the description. That's what we'll be using. The first thing you need is a channel name. The fastest way to do this is with ChatGPT. Open the prompt document, copy the channel name prompt, and paste it into ChatGPT. When you run it, you'll get a list of attractive, niche-specific channel name ideas. Choose the one that feels right to you. Keep it simple, clean, and easy to remember. For my channel, I went with Behavioral Lens. Once you have your channel name, the next step is creating the profile picture and banner concepts. Go back to the prompt document and copy the profile picture prompt. Paste it into ChatGPT, replace the placeholder with your channel name, and generate the prompt. Then return to the document, copy the banner prompt, paste it into ChatGPT, add your channel name again, and generate that prompt as well. Now that you have both image prompts ready, head over to Whisk, paste the profile picture prompt first, generate the images, choose the one you like the most, and download it. Then repeat the same process for the banner. Paste the banner prompt, generate, select the best option, and download it. And that's it. Your channel name, profile picture, and banner are done. Now, I've already explained how to set up a YouTube channel and which settings to turn on in my earlier videos. So instead of repeating that, we're jumping straight into video creation. Remember, I have said this several times before. Don't upload videos as soon as you create the channel. It will result in shadow banning. It doesn't matter how good your video and editing skills are, you will not get any views. Once your channel gets shadow banned, it's literally over. In order to avoid this, make sure to be active on YouTube for at least 2 weeks. Watch videos, engage in conversations, and let YouTube algorithm gather enough data about you. You can do it right now by subscribing to my channel or leaving a comment on this video. Now, let's create your first video. This is where most new creators go wrong. They pick random topics and hope something works. But in the psychology niche, topic selection is everything. You need a topic that triggers recognition. To find one, go back to the prompt document and copy the video idea prompt. Paste it into ChatGPT and choose how many ideas you want. But before you click generate, do this first. Go to a successful competitor's channel in this niche. Find their 10 best performing video titles, copy them, and paste them into ChatGPT along with the prompt. Now generate. Look at what it gives you. For example, the psychology of people who overthink simple decisions. That's powerful. It's relatable, it gently calls people out, and it creates curiosity. Now let's write the script. Go back to the document and copy the scripting prompt. Paste your video title and concept into ChatGPT, and it will generate a strong base script for you. But don't just copy and paste it. Rewrite parts in your own words. Add small personal touches. Adjust the tone. The difference between a video that gets 10,000 views and one that gets 500,000 often comes down to how real it feels. Psychology content works when viewers feel understood, not lectured. Next, we need visuals. This part is critical. If the visuals don't match the tone, the entire video loses impact. The style we're aiming for is minimal, clean, slightly hand-drawn, simple but emotionally expressive. Go back to the prompt document and copy the video image prompt. Paste it into ChatGPT, then insert your full script into the placeholder. ChatGPT will generate image prompts for each scene. Copy and save all of them. Now head over to Whisk. Paste your first prompt, set the aspect ratio to 16:9, and generate the image. You'll notice the style feels very similar to successful channels in this niche. Calm, minimal, focused on emotion. Repeat this process for the rest of your scenes. Now, let's turn your script into a voiceover. I'm using 11 Labs, but you can use any AI voice software you prefer. For this niche, voice choice is extremely important. Avoid robotic or overly philosophical voices. They immediately break the emotional connection. People need to feel like someone is speaking to them, not at them. Choose a voice that sounds mature, calm, and slightly warm. Once you've selected your voice, copy your script section by section from ChatGPT and paste it into 11 Labs. Click Generate, wait a few seconds, and download the audio file. And just like that, your first psychology video is ready for editing. This part is actually very simple. Open CapCut and start a new project. Import all your images along with your voiceover file. First, drag the voiceover into the timeline. Before adding anything else, clean it up. Go through and remove any long pauses or dead space. Psychology videos should feel calm, but not slow or empty. Once the audio is clean, start adding your images. Place each image so it matches exactly what's being said in the voiceover. Every visual should reinforce the message. If the script talks about overthinking, the image should show hesitation. If it talks about anxiety, the visual should reflect tension. Alignment is everything. Now let's add subtle motion. Click on the scene you want to animate. Add a keyframe at the beginning. Slightly adjust the scale or position. Then move to the end of the scene and adjust it again. Either zoom in slightly or shift the framing. Right-click the keyframe and select Ease In or Ease Out to make the movement smooth. Keep it subtle. Psychology content works best when the motion feels calm and intentional, not dramatic. Next, transitions. You don't need anything complicated. Simple fade-in and fade-out transitions are more than enough. On longer scenes, you can use both fade-in and fade-out. On shorter scenes, just fade-in works fine. The goal is smooth continuity, not flashy effects. Now, let's add captions. Go to Text, Captions, Auto-generate. Once they're created, adjust the font, size, and placement so they're clean and easy to read. Keep the design minimal. The captions should support the message, not distract from it. This next step is optional, but it helps. Add soft background music, something subtle and emotional, like light piano. You can find good options inside YouTube's audio library. Lower the music volume to around -10 to -15 decibels so the voiceover stays clear and dominant. The voice should always feel close and personal. Once everything feels smooth, balanced, and aligned with the tone of your script, click Export, and that's it. Your psychology video is complete. Here's the final result.
If you've ever spent 10 minutes choosing what to reply to a simple text, or replayed a small decision in your head long after it was made, or felt strangely anxious about picking the wrong option in situations that don't seem that serious, you might have told yourself you're just indecisive. But people who overthink simple decisions usually aren't confused. They're careful. And that carefulness didn't come from nowhere. On the surface, it looks small, taking too long to order food, editing a message 5 times before sending it, mentally rehearsing how to say something that most people would just blurt out. But underneath that behavior is something deeper.
As you can see, the whole process is actually simple. At this point, you already have almost everything you need to start a psychology channel in this niche. But there's one more important piece: the thumbnail. In this niche, thumbnails are very important. They need to catch attention fast and make people feel curious in just a second or two. That's why I created a detailed thumbnail prompt. This isn't just a basic template. It's built specifically for psychology videos, so the design feels emotional, clean, and easy to understand. Let me show you how to use it. In the background section, type the color you want. For this example, I'll use blue-gray. Then, in the typography section, add a short slogan. Keep it simple. It should trigger curiosity or self-reflection. Next, copy the full prompt and head over to Whisk. Before pasting the prompt, upload an image of your main character to serve as the subject. Using a consistent main character across every thumbnail is the key to building brand recognition. Over time, viewers will recognize your style instantly, just like the top-performing channels in this niche. Once your subject is set, paste the prompt and click Generate. And that's it. Here's the result I got. Clean, eye-catching, and very similar to the thumbnails our competitors are using. In some cases, it even looks better because it's clearer and more focused. If you don't like the first result, that's normal. Just adjust a few words in the prompt and generate again. Small changes can improve the result a lot. Now you have the full system. You know how to pick a topic, write the script, create the visuals, add the voiceover, edit the video, and design the thumbnail. Everything is ready. The only thing left is to take action. If this video helped you, leave a comment and tell me what you think and what I can improve in the next one. I really do read the comments. And with that, this video is done.